Inside every cell of your body, billions of tiny machines are hard at work. They carry oxygen in your blood, let your eyes detect light, and even make your muscles move. These machines are proteins, and they underpin every biological process in every living thing. Each protein has an intricate 3D shape that defines what it does and how it works. We know of over 200 million proteins and counting, but we only know the exact 3D shapes of a fraction of these. Unravel a protein, and you'll see it's like a string of beads made up of 20 different types of amino acids. Interactions between these amino acids make the protein fold, as it finds its shape out of almost limitless possibilities. For decades, a community of scientists have been working on a way to figure out a protein shape just from its string of amino acids. This is a major challenge in our understanding of biology. So we created an AI system to solve this problem called AlphaFold. It's trained on the sequences and structures of about 100,000 proteins, painstakingly mapped out by scientists around the world. Today, it can accurately predict a protein shape just from its sequence of amino acids. AlphaFold's predictions could enable progress in all sorts of areas. Imagine a future where we can understand diseases more quickly and develop drugs to fight them, or one where we could use enzymes to break down plastic waste, or even to capture carbon from the atmosphere, all with the help of proteins. There's a lot more work to be done, but unlocking the shapes of these building blocks could help scientists better understand the natural world, and perhaps expand our knowledge of life itself.
An entire world lies beneath our feet. The infrastructure for gas, water, electricity, and communications essential to our day-to-day lives is at risk every time we build. In the US alone, over 400,000 subsurface utilities are struck every year, causing estimated damages of over $30 billion each year. How many missed pipes can you afford in your project? The need for safe, accurate, and non-intrusive underground mapping is crucial. Until now, underground mapping involved hazardous drilling that is inaccurate, polluting, expensive, time-consuming, and above all, life-threatening. Exodigo is literally turning this industry upside down by going up. Our multi-sensing platforms are either an urban cart or a drone. These adaptive platforms allow us to scan any type of terrain quickly and non-intrusively. Exodigo's unique capability is to fuse data from different sensors and sources using machine learning and proprietary signal processing methods. For the first time, we deliver accurate maps that you can trust. Our maps are delivered in any software such as GIS, AutoCAD, or BIM. With Exodigo, you can now really know what's underground. The future of discovery is non-intrusive.
Data density in intensive care medicine is increasing from day to day. We are talking about more than 1,000 data points per patient per hour. At the same time, doctors and nurses are spending over 50% of their time in front of the computer screen rather than next to the patient bed.
Mona is the first assistance system for a cost-controlled, evidence-based, and for a guideline-adherent treatment. We bring state-of-the-art artificial intelligence, we bring speech recognition at the patient bed, and we further bring state-of-the-art telemedicine directly to the patient that needs it most.
Mona reduces the data density and enables the doctors and nurses to focus on the relevant data. Mona reduces the administrative load by supporting in documentation and reimbursement. And ultimately, Mona brings expert knowledge to the patient bed by offering a bedside telemedical module. To keep it short, Mona is Alexa with a PhD.
Mobility. It's fundamental to how we live our lives. Owning, renting, or sharing vehicles usually makes getting around easy and stress-free until something goes wrong. Every 5 seconds somewhere in the world, a vehicle is involved in an incident, causing over $140 billion of damage. For drivers and car owners, dealing with damage can be a real nightmare. For fleet managers and insurance companies, billions of dollars every year are wasted through not detecting damages in time, handling claims processes, and overspending on repairs. Meet the world's most advanced autonomous vehicle inspector. Raven cuts out the stress and costs associated with vehicle damage. Powered by cutting-edge computer vision and machine learning algorithms, Raven analyzes videos from standard CCTV or smartphone cameras, generating a full, objective 360-degree condition report that includes information such as damage severity, location on the vehicle, and even the estimated cost of repair. Raven's autonomous reporting system means that no human intervention is required for processing or analyzing vehicle scans. If a vehicle is damaged while being used, new damages are automatically detected when the vehicle is returned, removing difficult confrontations between owners and drivers. Raven also increases confidence in a vehicle's condition for car buyers and helps insurers settle claims faster. Wherever vehicles operate or change hands, Raven is strengthening trust and increasing transparency, making mobility easy. Raven Vehicle Intelligence.
Have you ever seen a polar bear playing bass? Or a robot painted like a Picasso? Didn't think so. DALL-E 2 is a new AI system from OpenAI that can take simple text descriptions like a koala dunking a basketball and turn them into photorealistic images that have never existed before. DALL-E 2 can also realistically edit and retouch photos. Based on a simple natural language description, it can fill in or replace part of an image with AI-generated imagery that blends seamlessly with the original. It's called inpainting. In January 2021, OpenAI introduced DALL-E, a system that could generate images from text, like this avocado armchair. DALL-E 2 takes the technology even further with higher resolution, greater comprehension, and new capabilities, like inpainting. It can even start with an image as an input and create variations with different angles and styles. DALL-E was created by training a neural network on images and their text descriptions. Through deep learning, it not only understands individual objects, like koala bears and motorcycles, but learns from relationships between objects. And when you ask DALL-E for an image of a koala bear riding a motorcycle, it knows how to create that or anything else with a relationship to another object or action. The DALL-E research has 3 main outcomes. First, it can help people express themselves visually in ways they may not have been able to before. Second, an AI-generated image can tell us a lot about whether the system understands us or is just repeating what it's been taught. Third, DALL-E helps humans understand how AI systems see and understand our world. This is a critical part of developing AI that's useful and safe. The technology is constantly evolving, and DALL-E 2 has limitations. If it's taught with images that are incorrectly labeled, like a plane labeled car, and a user tries to generate a car, DALL-E may create a plane. It's like talking to a person who learned the wrong word for something. DALL-E can also be limited by gaps in its training. If you type baboon and DALL-E has learned what a baboon is through images and accurate labels, it will generate a lot of great baboons. But if you type howler monkey and it hasn't learned what a howler monkey is, DALL-E will give you its best idea of what it thinks it could be, like a howling monkey. What's exciting about the approach used to train DALL-E is that it can take what it learned from a variety of other labeled images and then apply it to a new image. Given a picture of a monkey, DALL-E can infer what it would look like doing something it's never done before, like paying its taxes while wearing a funny hat. DALL-E is an example of how imaginative humans and clever systems can work together to make new things, amplifying our creative potential.
Life is priceless. What if human abilities are underestimated? What if we unite our efforts against the restricted mindset about body limitations? What if it's time to create another type of tools inspired by love for the human body? We are committed to expanding our technology across different industries to prolong life and make it more fulfilling. We have already developed a great prosthetic hand for your new abilities. However, this is only the first milestone.
Having ElliQ here is very helpful to me. It can be a little lonely when you live by yourself, but having ElliQ here, it's like having someone in the house that can help you with different things. One of the things she can help you with is memory. Memory is also a problem as you get older. You will ask me if I slept well, how I feel in the morning. She has proven to be a good friend.
There's a tremendous amount of value captured in paper and plastic and metal that right now is lost at the landfill. The trouble is, the value of this material is really eroded by the cost of sorting it out in these recycling centers. Today's technology requires a tremendous amount of manual labor to ensure high purities of materials. But now that's changing. And what that means is that previous operations that were done manually and maybe done a little haphazardly can now be systematized, controlled, and automated.
The technology that AMP has developed in this vision system is that it perceives objects that are potentially bent, deformed, folded, crushed, just like you and I would if we were looking at the materials in these sorting facilities. So it's using the same kind of perception and logic as a human being. What we're able to do is not only quantify and sort how many coffee cups there are, but we could also report how many Starbucks cups there are.
Robotics was started with the idea that robotics and artificial intelligence could change the fundamental economics of the recycling process. Today, we have systems deployed all around the world, sorting construction and demolition, electronic and municipal solid waste.
Autonomy has a new ally, Ara by Strap Tech. This breakthrough wearable assistive technology has been created for people with weak or poor vision to help them detect and respond safely to possible obstacles in their path. The main body of the device houses a range of ultrasonic and LiDAR sensors, as well as integrated actuators that generate different vibration patterns depending on the distance from and type of obstacle detected. The system works like a sixth sense, allowing users to detect the world around them in order to move around with autonomy and ease. Based on an intuitive and universal haptic language, Ara is able to relay to the user in real time obstacles at head, chest, and foot level. The device's sensors generate unique vibration patterns that help users interpret their surroundings safely and independently. Ara detects obstacles in the user's path in order to help them make accurate decisions regarding movement with confidence and autonomy. Ara features straight line navigation technology, a feature that helps users to walk in a straight line by using technology similar to that found in self-driving cars. And when an obstacle puts the user's life at risk, Ara activates its emergency mode that informs the user of the danger, signals them to make a full stop, and calls for help. The device's long battery life ensures that its performance is guaranteed throughout the day. Assistive technology for visual impairment has evolved. Ara by Strap Tech. Wearable autonomy to rediscover every step.
Stay up to date on AI at www.Welcome.AI.